Absolutely. Of course. Happily.
The culling is complete. We have at long last the 3 strongest packs of this season.
And now they shall fight! The pack that remains will be the champions of the hunt!
For the glory of the Crucible, in the name of Tuanawai, may the strongest, swiftest, smartest pack triumph.
Begin the hunt!
Ready to brawl?
Puedes filmes mito.
Happy to oblige. Lavru, be on seek! Lost the spell. Yeah! Ready to brawl?
Puedes filmes mito.
Happy to oblige.
Can't move. What? Sacritu!
Something I can do? Sure.
Yes? Yeah? Arthik, Worthen, Ross!
Ain't not my thing, savvy? Now you be right screwed.
That hit true. What can I
Pretend you
do?
didn't see that. Hmm?
Parathis! That must have hurt.
Yeah?
Sacritu!
Whoops!
What for,
bit off
Cap?
key.
Nuh-uh, didn't work. Smart. Mm-hmm. Let's reap this whirlwind.
What for, Cap?
Mm-hmm. How?
What?
Hey. Stay behind me.
Yes? Stand together!
Aye? Be blowing a man down.
What can I do you for?
What?
What can I do you for? Let's reap this whirlwind!
Yeah?
What can I do? Yeah!
What do you need?
What for, Cap? Watch me work.
Mm-hmm.
Can't move.
Hey. May I be a candle in the night.
What for, Cap?
Yes?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Get threshed! Hmm? Stand together!
Yeah? Take that!
Ahoy.
Hmm?
Yeah?
Hey. May I be a candle in the night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet redemption.
Aye?
Yes? Very well. Yeah? Lavaru be on seek!
Yeah? Man, that's just rude.
Here we go.
Aye?
What do you need?
Happy to oblige.
What for, Cap? I'll be more than half handy, are?
I'm here. Yes. Hmm?
Yeah? Ho!
What? Sacre Dieu!
Captain?
Happy to oblige. Ugh.
What can I do? As you wish.
Need something?
Something I can do?
What for, Cap?
Happy to oblige. Time to separate the chaff.
Something I can do? Hey, that wasn't half bad.
What can I do you for?
Need something? How about... Guess they don't like it. Figure.
Yeah?
Ahoy. Now you be right screwed.
What can I do?
Happy to oblige.
What can I do? Very well.
Captain.
Happy to oblige.
Aye?
Yes? As you wish.
Yeah?
What? Need something? Ha!
Captain.
Hey.
That's right.
What?
What can I do?
Happy to oblige.
Aye?
I'm here.
Something I can do?
Happy to oblige.
Captain.
Yeah?
Need something?
Ahoy.
Yes?
Hey.
Lavaru, be
What
on
for, Cap?
seek.
Fare thee well, cold
something?
swabber.
Sacritu!
I'm here. Yes?
Happy to oblige. Moeth.
Something I can do? This thing isn't doing the job.
Sacritu!
Ahoy. Consider it right fucked.
Say your prayers.
How's this one go again?
Yeah? Lavaru, be on seek.
Fuete silves mito.
Aye? I be cleaving it to the brisket.
Yeah?
I'm here. Yes.
What can I do you for? Lavaru, beyond seek!
Aye.
Yes?
Yeah?
Yeah?
What do you need?
Only takes a finger to blow her away.
Happy to oblige.
What can I do?
What?
Something I can do?
What for, Cap? Consider it right fucked.
The hunt concludes! Raise your voices in glory to these, the champions of the hunt!
When you tire of the adulation, return to the pool of memories. Humaire will see to your coronation.
Congratulations, Watcher. May you defend the title for as long as your strength deserves it.
Approach, honored champion. We're not so common as to earn this helm regularly, but we do keep an alternative. Wear this mantle with pride, champion of the hunt, as I have these many years. By the authority of Tawamawai and the souls of Kazuwari, you are declared the champion of the hunt. From this day forth, you are the envy and the ambition of every contender to come. You are hunter, but also hunted. Yours is the burden and the joy of defending this proud title. If you choose to abandon this glory to the next who challenges you for it, that is your decision.
Never thought I'd hear those words.
Now, to anoint you in the pool of memories, that the souls of this place may share in your triumph. Clear your mind. Lower your head into the waters and open your eyes to that which the faces choose to show you. You have slain all, survived all. You are what the Crucible has wrought. In rejecting the ceremony, however, you would abandon what you sought.
What are you doing? Isn't this the whole reason you came here?
No time to get shy now. We've come this far.
Come on, Cap. It ain't but a glowing bird bath. Ain't nothing strange about that.
Nope. This isn't right.
Oh, shit, Cap. This place feels thrice stuffed with anguished souls.
Indeed. Isn't that lovely?
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please! This one is my friend! There are other sows! Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
Of course.
You fight with the fury of Tuamawai in all his forms.
Yeah, we're real impressive. So who in Margram's name are you?
I am Uruke the Surviving Face. I wish that I could welcome you under better circumstances. I wish to see you return to your proper place. But the other faces conspire against us. I came to this island when I was very young. It was a time of chaos and suffering throughout the Deadfire. I enjoyed the remainder of my life in this inhospitable place. A very long life. All of it spent as nature would will it. Now I am as you see me, the most enduring of the faces of the hunt. My pig? Ah. Watchers all see the past and present of souls muddled as one. I appreciate the condolence. She was a good friend, but only the first of many I outlived. This is Tuamawai's domain, one of the great hunter's many dens in the beyond. Here, the souls of those who fought and died in his honor may rest until the time of need, when Tuamawai will absorb their cunning and feast on their might. Though you could not walk there from here, you are, in a fashion, still on Kazuwari. This place exists within and beneath its great statue. From here, we oversee the Crucible games. We are talons shared upon one clawed hand. Though possessed of our own names, our own eyes and minds, we have united in purpose.
That don't exactly explain things.
We serve Tuamawai and care for his crucible. It was not me who lured you here. The others would use you to escape this place. They mistake it for a prison. I would prefer that be prevented.
If the Faces got free of their statue, we'd be unleashing a three-headed monster on the Deadfire. But that might bring the bloodshed in the Crucible to an end, too.
Wahami, the slaying face, has destroyed the flow of souls. To leave this place, you must subdue him. His desecration must be undone. Wahami shattered the spine of souls. Now, those who perish in the Crucible do not move on to meet the wheel. They clog this place, or they linger above. Regardless, they wail and rage. It seems utter madness to violate this place. But now I know he longs to escape, or perhaps only to avenge himself on Tuamawai. Perhaps your arrival is the Hunter God's reply. Then he has decided to punish us all. Strange to have so little time after having had so much. Wahami's grip on the flow of souls must be loosened. After that, well, you are a Watcher. I hope that you know more of these things than I do, and can repair the damage the Slaying Face has wrought. Axika, the Seeking Face, also resides in this place. She may know how best to handle Wahami. If not, then the Slaying Face will certainly understand violence. Indeed, I'm sure he'd prefer it. It would be stranger if all of this seemed normal to you. How may I enlighten? Then ask, and perhaps I can lead you to clarity. Tuamo.
Nope. This isn't right.
Well, hell, Watcher. Literally.
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please. This one is my friend. There are other sows. Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, Enough of this childishness.
Happily.
You...
Yeah.
I am Uru. I wish to see you. Now... She was a good friend. This here, though, this place, we serve the...
If the face... But that might bring...
To leave the... Wahami, it seems perhaps your arrival is the Hunter God's reply. Leave this place? How then would I serve Tawamawai? He chose me to embody his will to survive. And it is a role I shall proudly enact for all eternity. Trust is for prey. But ignore my words and you will remain here forever. Then he has decided Wahami's Axika to seek. If not, then it would be stranger if all Tuamawai's realm is not easily understood. Ask, and I will attempt to explain. Do you not see his ribs, his eyes, his blood? This place is Tuamawai.
Starting to get the feeling, Cap, that this god of theirs be a fat bit of hornswoggle made up to fit whatever boots they needed to.
His presence surrounds us. Listen, and you will hear his roars and purrs. But since the shattering of the spine of souls, he has grown quieter. We are within the heart of the Crucible. The pool of memories was simply the entry. If you are trying to figure out where you are, the closest answer is that your soul resides within the statue of the faces of the hunt.
I think that means we can summon up a fight?
Don't go straining your buoy hollow head trying, farmer.
Wait, we ain't a talking statue too now, are we?
Our task is to sing the Crucible into action, providing the means for a true contest of skill.
Pretty sure this one's not telling you the whole truth, Watcher.
Though we conjure opponents for the contest, we do not control them, nor interfere in battle. To meddle would defeat this place's purpose. How can we say the best hunter is the best if the hunt is staged? Then ask, and perhaps I can lead you to clarity. All who die in the Crucible pass through this place. But only the three of us, Wahami, Axika, and I remain to honor the Hunter God. Since Wahami damaged the pillar, I have spotted momentary glimpses of other souls. Lost, wayward, and transient. I imagine this will continue until the souls can properly return to the wheel. I suspect she sensed the disruption in the flow of souls after Wahami. made his mark. I fear the slow death of this place, or the wrathful return of Tuamawai, should the spine remain broken. No. Always the three of us. I can't recall a time without the others. Perhaps Wahami believes he can burden you with his role as the slaying face and escape this place.
Clearly the lad ain't never met you, Cap.
I assumed such a thing impossible, but he's determined to try. Tuamawai's realm. Tuamawai guide your hunt.
This island belongs to my empire. All will be built according to my command.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Deora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Hawana hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once. Run the copper lines here and here. Make certain you lay them deep. The floor will inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if Wano workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Hwana. Welcome, champion. I wish this were the reward you deserve, but the work of the righteous seeker is never easy, I'm afraid, nor ever complete. You stand within the Crucible's heart. As one of the stewards of this place, it pains me to admit that you've caught us in a state of floundering weakness. Besides the seeking face, you mean? I am Axica. I designed the Crucible. I am responsible for it. In his desperate flailing to escape, Wahami smashed the pillar. Now the flow of souls through this place is choked, and the Crucible doomed. But now you're here, and I imagine the gods follow on your heels. Even here, we sense the dawn stars rise, and through our connection to Galawain, we understand his aim. Again, Ardnua's madness strikes at the foundations of our work. Again, Aethus tears at his own heart. We built this place in part to serve as a larder if Ukaizo fell. Or, for that matter, failed. Galawain will turn to protect what is his. I believe Wahami aims to ransom it.
Oh, ain't a half-bad plan. Except for the, part where he'd be taking on a god.
Not that we'd know a thing about that.
It was his mad drive to retrieve his dead son that began this all. He proved the priests correct. In the god's absence, Kith fear nothing save their own death. They would tear one another apart at the merest provocation and rip from the beyond the souls of the fallen. Kith believe themselves better than Wilder, better than the beasts they hunt, that Galawain protects. They are mistaken. Without the gods, society would crumble into dust. You must overwhelm the slaying face.
That's simple, huh? Defeat a legendary warrior handpicked by a god to run the Crucible and do it on his own turf? Sure, sounds easy.
Once pacified, his hold over the pillar should loosen. After that, restoring the flow should be a simple enough task for a watcher. One would hope. No, we were the first set to this task. Always us three. I cannot imagine it any other way. It may not even be possible to leave, but Wahami will try. This is no typical temple to Galawain. It was designed to advance our understanding of soul manipulation. Actually, the talents of the Watchers inspired aspects of its design. You could say it was made in your image, in a manner of speaking. A Watcher can seek souls in the in-between, but more curiously, those souls can see them back. The mechanism within the Crucible attempts to replicate that signaling property, only without a mortal body that is susceptible to death or disease. Every hunter chases Galawain in their own way. Mine was to have Galawain come to me. Do I hear an accusation in your words? To a hunter, or a god of hunting, the term trap is no pejorative. But yes, we designed the Crucible to capture the essence of those who met defeat here, and some of the power of the victorious.
It feeds off the living too?
It does not allow those energies gathered or expelled by the contenders to go to waste. Within the Crucible, today's hunters may learn, firsthand and without coddling, the lessons that slew hunters of the past. Do I hear but yet it does not. Within the Crucible, today's hunters may learn. What do you mean? I suppose you have earned the right to direct answers. When we conceived of the Crucible, we were on the cusp of several major breakthroughs in our study of the soul and the beyond. The Huana, however, did not share our interests. As a result, much of this place was constructed in secret, away from their attention. That the Crucible's true nature remains hidden to this day, I take a measure of pride in it.
The lie that keeps on killing. What an achievement.
Tuamawai was a mythic figure among the ancient Huana, a great three-headed monster, the greatest of all predators. We featured it prominently in our designs here on Kazuwari, in part to appease their overbearing king. Over time, Galawain bent the figure to his purposes. He may have stolen its identity, but in doing so, he granted it a kind of godhood. That this place also serves as an island of bounty proved an unintended but desirable outcome. You may have noticed that Kazuwari is overrun with beasts of unusual size, animals touched by Gallowayne? Such creatures were not of this island prior to the Crucible's construction. This is no... Actually, know that he lives up to his role as the slaying face. Be on your guard, Watcher. And good luck.
Indeed.
Axika's spiderling finally arrives. You hunt well, champion. Your fury pleases Tuwamawai, as does the blood you have spilled in his name. Your strength and fury will live forever. You will speak for Tuwamawai. You will become as a god. It is the honor I was given on my day of greatest victory. It is only fitting that I pass it to you now. You have earned this prize. You have earned eternal life. Take it! I needed the souls of the vanquished to fill this place, to gorge on them and ready myself for the trials to come. But most importantly, I knew the broken pillar would bring you. A lure that would attract only a Watcher. You will fix the River of Souls. And we gaze into each other as only Watchers can. Until I wear your living hide, and you walk the heavens. When I walk in your body, I will adapt, will be free. We'll hunt Eora once more!
Seems a bit early in y'all's courtship for that.
You really ought to keep those kinds of thoughts to yourself, friend.
Ain't nobody ever taught you how to ask politely?
Would be easier if you relent. But Tuwamawai would not disapprove if we settled this by force. I've always enjoyed an actual challenge. I will best you, will hold you to the ground. Yes, would expect as such. I bash better than I talk. But I will try to answer clearly. So, what is it? Which one? I have seen much. Maybe too much. Am Watcher to others, but am also Watcher to self. I can see many of my deaths from before Wahami was Wahami. When I was more boy than man, would dream of past lives and past deaths. Of course! Greatest Slayer must be born among greatest hunting trails. Make peace? Tuwamawai teaches all to struggle for better. I will not be denied the thrill of the living chase any longer. Yes, And Watcher has come to an answer? What is there to consider? Perhaps you need a moment to grieve? That is understandable. Return when you're done crying and ready to accept fate.
Watcher? Where would I go when you're...
Certainly.
Adult, what can I... Of course.
It's about time I went my own way.
Wondering what you've been up to?
I'm here. Hmm?
What?
Hmm? Yes?
Approach. We're not so wear this mantle with pride. By the authority from this day, yours is the burden. If you choose to
Never thought I'd...
now, clear your mind. Lower.
Nope. This isn't right.
Feels real sticky. Like something breathing on your neck.
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please. This one is my friend. There are other sows. Why not slaughter them?
The other sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
Happily.
You?
Yeah.
I wish to see.
You were the...
I never saw Ukaizo, child. Only the storms and the mad sea and the beasts driven to frenzy. Rare even were other kith. Sometimes I thought myself the last Aumbawa in the world. I endured the remain. Now I am. She was a good friend. This here, though, this place, we serve. The other,
If the faces got free, but...
To leave this Wahami, they club. It seems utter. Perhaps your arrival is the hunter god's he trust. Then Wahami's grip on. I hope that you Axika. If not, then it would be Tuama. Do you need? But since the if you
I think that... Wait, we ain't a talking statue too now, are we?
Pretty sure this one's not telling you the whole truth.
Though we to meddle would defeat this place's, then I suspect, I fear the, since I imagined it. No, perhaps Wahami believed. I assumed Tuama.
Indeed.
Belongs to my empire. All will be built according to my command.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Deora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Hawana hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once. Run the copper lines here and here. Make certain you lay them deep. The floor will inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if one of workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Huana. Welcome. You stand within the Crucible's heart. As one of the stewards of this... Beside, I am...
Ah, the soul of an ancient animancer. Fantastic.
In his desperate... But now you're here. Even here, again, Ardnua's... We built this place in part to... Galawain will turn to... It was his... In the god, they would tear one another apart at the merest kith, believe themselves better than Wilder. They are mistaken. You must...
That's simple, sure.
Once passive, after that, restoring the flow... No. Always us three. I cannot imagine it any other way. This is no... Actually, you could say it was made... That this... You may have...
Once or
Such creatures were not of this island. Tuamawa, we over time...
So it is a god, but not a god, twisted by gods into godhood? Captain, I have many questions.
What do you mean? I suppose you have earned the right, when we can... The Huana, that the crucible...
The lie that keeps on killing. What an achievement.
A watch, the mechanism... Every hunter chases Galawain in their... Do I hear an act? To a hunter, but yes.
It feeds off the...
It does not... Within the crucible. Know that he... And...
Axik, you hunt strength and fury will live. It is the... You have earned this prize. I needed this, but most you will fix and when I...
Is that even possible?
See. You really ought to keep those kinds of thoughts to yourself, friend.
Would be... I've always... I will best you. Will... Yes, so... What is it? I have seen, I can see. When I was more boy than man. Of course! Make Tuamawai teaches all. No. You must be confused. Axika built this place. Loves her little trap. Too fragile and fearful to flee it. Besides, she helped me, and told me of Tooth of Tuamawai. Axika says this came from deep within Tuamawai's realm. I wrapped the end in leather. Now it hits hard and fast!
What do you want to wager that's the only way out of this God's damned mess?
Yes, yes. And Watcher has come to an answer? What, perhaps...
Watcher? Where would I go? When you're ready, I will be here. Watcher?
That'd explain why they're all a pain in the ass.
If we share the same soul, that would mean... It would mean any attempt by any one of us to escape is both unlikely to work and likely end in our ruin. Unfortunately, I have little reason to believe Wahhabi will accept this. The slaying face is nothing if not predictable. There might be some way to appeal to his pride, however. Where would I... when you're...
You return. What would you have of me? It is a surprisingly interesting idea, especially given that you are a watcher. Theoretically, though I highly doubt it. Wahami will not listen to my words, however. I suspect he will only respect force. Theoretically speaking, you bridge the gap between the physical world, the here, and the metaphysical world. Wahami was a watcher in life. He may know something I do not. Ultimately, it's less a matter of how he leaves than what he leaves behind. Nature abhors a vacuum. Any attempt to leave one here will tear Wahami apart. If he is to escape, he must leave something in his place, something of significant spiritual puissance. Whatever suffered such a fate, however, would become enslaved by Galawain's will.
Can't say I like the sound of that.
They would lose themselves, subsumed into the role of the faces of the hunt. Wahami will not listen to my words, however. I suspect he will only respect force. What would you have of me? Of course, we are united by Galawain, but we are each different aspects. It is in our nature to disagree. You are a clever spider, aren't you? I'd expect nothing less. What does it matter whether we are 3 minds or 3 souls? A clever theory, but only that. Regardless, you have a problem to deal with, and it isn't me. I resent the implication. I have given lifetimes to Galawain. Why would I surrender the power I have earned?
Huh. There's a saying I heard once came from Adair. Was about, scepters and thrones?
Barbed our scepters and hooked our thrones. We do so love our aphorisms.
That's the one. Pretentious lot, you adherents.
The Crucible is my brainchild, the finest web a spider could desire. Why would I harm this place? I suppose with my age and experience, I should have known better than to try to out-slither a snake. This place is my life's work, yet eternity here? Oh, what a truly maddening prospect. The first centuries were bliss, but this is no way to be. Unable to travel, unable to seek new sights. So yes, I gave Wahami the idea to choke off the Adra. More, I suggested that he might trade places with a Watcher. If you wish to fault a prisoner for attempting escape, so be it. This Seeker will not be caged forever. As you've determined, Wahami, Eruke, and I are bound more closely than 3 individual souls can be. I intended to follow Wahami through, if you relented, or if he overcame you. If he failed, I would have overcome you instead.
There's a whole lot of assumptions in that statement.
She doesn't lack for confidence.
The only substantial risk would be whether you would accept the honor of serving Gallowayne, as we do. But if you will not relent, we will settle this as the clever hound would have it. Patience is one of our few luxuries. I will be here when you are ready. You return. What would you have of me? I resent...
Bob,
The Crucible is my brainchild, the finest web a spider could desire. Believe what you will. I pay...
The Watcher return. Is she ready to accept her fate? It's clear now. Seeking Face has foolish notion to flee, and tricks Wahami into breaking Sacred Column! Wahami stops this nonsense now! Go! Teach Spider a lesson. Crush it underfoot. Then I will show you home.
Adult, what can... Of course.
Oh, I'll miss you.
Just following orders.
Adult, what... Of course.
Speak freely.